Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. It is time now for Education Matters. We are here with Dr. Craig Douglas. Thank you so much for being here today. How are you this morning, Dr. Douglas?
I'm well. Thank you, Colette. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Today we are talking about how staffing shortages continue to really affect Mid-Michigan schools. Now, Dr. Douglas, we've talked about this before, but it seems that more and more students and families are seeing the consequences of these shortages. I know I told you about my daughter who has to take an online science course now because of that staffing shortage. Tell us, Dr. Douglas, about some events that are resulting in these staffing shortages.
Yeah, Colette, I think it's a deeper issue than even I first believed.
Yeah.
I mentioned in our previous segments about the need for substitute teachers and for certified teachers, but there's serious shortages, and there are serious shortages in non-certified areas, particularly bus drivers. The Reed City schools, for example, and I'm citing these as examples. These are not criticisms of any individual district at all.
Yeah.
Reed City, which is north of Big Rapids, probably on the fringe of our viewing audience, canceled transportation on Friday.
Wow.
So imagine that.
Wow.
Just no busing. We're going to have school, but get to school on your own. And I don't mean to be mean, but it really reflects a severe shortage of backup bus drivers, substitute bus drivers. Hemlock Schools, I believe today, has a hiring fair.
They sure do.
Bus drivers. Am I correct on
That's
that?
right. You are correct, Dr. Douglas.
So these non-certified shortage areas are opportunities, if you will, for perhaps retired truck drivers or perhaps people who have been at home but would like to come back in the workforce.
Yeah.
The training is not simple, but it is doable, and any intermediate school district in the state of Michigan could connect potential bus drivers with schools who have deep needs. We were at a Lions Club meeting last Wednesday and talking about a program the YMCA is launching to teach third grade students how to swim. And one of our Lions members pointed out that that's a great idea, but probably wouldn't have busing to take the kids from school to the Y during the school day.
Wow.
That's unreal.
That sure is.
Again, no criticism of any school district, but it reflects severe shortages in many areas. Today I'm highlighting bus drivers.
Sure.
We can also talk about the need for subsecretaries, playground aides, et cetera.
And I love it, the Hemlock School District, they're actually doing a try it before you actually apply, so they can go in there. Applicants can go with the trainer in the bus to see how it feels before you apply for that job. So that's a great option for those applicants out there. Dr. Douglas, it's something that no one wants to see happen. So what can people do to help out?
Well, I think we all need to step up however we can. Maybe encourage a family member, maybe a child who's about to become of age to work, to consider the educational profession. We all need to step up. Why? Because schools matter, private and public schools alike. And without education, our future is not as bright, is it? Our future is very bright because of the strong educational foundations that all of our local schools, again, private and public, are able to offer.
And Dr. Douglas, how can people reach out and get started?
Well, I'd be willing to share my contact information as a start. 989-753-7261. Send me a text, call me. I'll try and connect you with the right people. But again, most intermediate school districts are great resources. Every area has an ISD. You can find the phone number, contact information on the web. Call and they'll direct you either to a department or to a local school that they know has a need.
I love it, Dr. Douglas. It really takes all of us as a community to help our students and our schools succeed. Thank you so much for this information today, Dr. Douglas. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Colette. Take care and stay well.
You as well. Thank you, Dr. Douglas. For more information about today's topic, check out the school source page at WNEM.com.